all through the past few seasons, this season's no different. You've been well renowned for the offloading game, your ability to get the ball outside. Lawrence has been got his stato book out and got some clips for you.
Analysing. So yeah, Manu, we've been looking at some of the things that you've been doing in the game last season. Here, I think you're making the outside break, using the fend to great effect, and just unfortunately weren't able to get the offload on that occasion. But you know, what are the types of things you're looking for?
If you look at the first one, you know, when you come up 2-on-2, you always try and take on the outside of the 13, and you're just looking at the winger. If he's coming, then you give it early, and if he stay outside, I'll just take the space.
And actually, it was the first time we've seen that try awarded in a number of years, actually, getting around the outside and throwing the ball back into the defender. It rebounds off him, it's not a knock-on, and Gonova went on to score a try. Lawrence is, like I said, he's been a bit boring this week. He's had nothing to do.
What I realise is that, obviously, Richard Cockrell prefers having you in the team rather than not having you in the team, and these are the reasons. You got a little injury last season, but certainly we can see the stats that with you, you know, many more defenders beaten, many more tries scored, obviously, and a lot more metres made. So, Austin, maybe if we could go to the demo pitch.
Yeah, a picture's worth 1,000 words, man. So if we go over, we've got some young guys from Merchant Taylor's school who've been given the day off their GCSEs to come in and help us. Don't kill any of them, Manu. They've all got double English and physics tomorrow. These are just outside Watford. But we want to go through what goes through your head. So let's go through a couple of scenarios. First of all, Freddie Burns, we've already spoken about him. Very good at throwing that wide pass to you. You just say to him, Freddie, give me the ball. That's what he does. But when the ball gets into your hands, what are you looking at? What do you want?
I just look at coming in, then go out and trying to beat the 13. And then you're looking at the winger. If the winger comes in, then you just give the pass, and there you go. If the winger goes straight to the winger, we just take the space, use the fend, and then look in the inside for the supporters.
And in that situation, the fend, what are you looking to do? Are you just pushing him off, keeping him out of the tackle zone, pushing him to the floor? What's the thought process?
Well, it depends how he's coming to tackle. If he's coming high, then obviously it'll be a lot easier to fend and keep going. But if it's coming low, like Slade on the weekend, it's very hard to try and hand him off.
So you have to drop the hips out to the outside. OK, England use you, not always in that wide channel, they have in the past, but more often running some different lines. We used to have this call, it was called a PO. I can't say what it was called, but we know what it stands for. Yeah. You call it a block or whatever it's called.
It's a decoy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a decoy. So, let's just walk through that again.
So one, Lawrence is 12 of 13, I'm come short. Yeah. We're going to hit short. For me, I'm looking to run at the inside of 13, and then all I'm doing is run my line and then just depend on the 10 to make the decision. So if he looks at a 13, he's coming into me, then you go out the back.
Yeah.
And if we go that again, nice, Lawrence. There we are.
And if he doesn't look at you, I mean, do you try and... this must be quite difficult, but I should imagine you have to try and hide yourself. And at 19 stone, I should imagine that's not the easiest thing to do. But what sort of angle do you run? Do you like to run wide and cut back in there, or do you just rely on your size?
I run... Because the 12 is not looking at me, he's looking at the ball. So for me, it's just beating him into that space. By the time he looks, the ball's already beat him.
OK.
The ball is already past him, and I'm flat, hopefully going through the line.
OK, let's just go through both of those at a relatively slow pace. I know that you're a bit sore still from the weekend. So let's do the wide one first. And we'll just go through at a gentle pace. Yeah. The ball comes to Burns, he goes to the line, throws the wide pass, you look to split, and you're just looking at that outside gap, however you can get to that gap. And what I love about this, actually, we were speaking before, think about 2-on-2s if you're at home and you're a kid. So there's 2-on-2s here. If the defender's in front of you, Manu's just talked about it, this guy's irrelevant. He doesn't matter to you. All you're thinking of, you're my man. Make his eyes contact to your eyes. Get to him, so he has to make a decision. You can either throw it there or take the tackle. And the second one, let's really go through this one quickly. Yeah. So OK, the ball comes out fast. Again, 10 decision, Manu, isn't it? What are you doing?
It's too late. Yeah, 10 decision. I'll come short.
I'll tell you what, detention for you tomorrow, son. Give us that. Here it comes.
I'll come short.
Come short.
Nice.
And he just gives it to Lawrence. Still got it, see? I mean, basically, if you were born 10 years earlier, you'd have had that privilege, mate, but you weren't. Unlucky. Your brother did. But, guys, there's so many options when you've got big ball carriers in the midfield, but it's not just about size, it's about thinking what you do.